Okay, I have put together a lot of pictures of some of the most beautiful colored of the orbs. And so I'm going to have this harp music on in the background and let them play. That's not moving. What's wrong with you here? Start moving. Everybody has to get loud. These are outdoors here. A lot of them. The sun gives me the same kind of orb as my LED light in my room. Oh gosh. They're horsing around out there. Just being silly. It's amazing all the different kinds of looks these orbs have. There's 2 different cameras I'm taking these pictures with. I used to have 3 cameras, but I dropped one in the water. when I was in the Ozark Mountains, and it did not recover. I really liked that digital camera too. That was a good one. Don't want to get those Newton rings. Pull back some. I'm going to be going to Cozumel, Mexico on a cruise in September. Real soon now. That will be the 10th through the 14th. And I plan on taking a lot of pictures of orbs and showing other people how to do it. Especially my friend Elizabeth that will be with me. I'm going to take a lot of pictures of her, and hopefully I'll get some orbs in the picture with a person in the picture with the orbs. I've got to figure out how to do that. I think what I'll do is just put a light on their face, because any lighted thing in the background will show up. But if it's not lighted up, it just is black. It's a black background, as you see all these have. But this is actually, all these pictures are in my room, and the background is really my wall and the things on my wall. But they show up black because they're not lit up. So it's hard to get sometimes a person's face and the orb as well, because really I haven't had a lot of practice with people wanting to pose for me to see if I can get an orb with them. Not much interest in orbs from people around me. I don't know why, because I really love them, but I love them enough for everybody, I guess. I'm constantly taking pictures of them, getting quite a few, thousands of them, and I think in the month of October I might just go ahead and get someone to make me a website where I can put a lot of them, and I'll have a permanent archive of them for people to view. And I might sort them into different categories. These I'm calling just beautiful colored orbs. But I have all kinds. I have some that aren't round. I've shown quite a few pictures of orbs that aren't round like this, because these little orbs morph and twist and move in strange ways. Seeing a lot of people getting pictures of orbs when they're taking pictures of the sun, and they're real surprised. It's like, I know how you're I know that you're getting them because I'm getting them, but they think they've got some kind of thing like something foreign in the sky around the sun. But I want them to know it's plasma, it's orbs, and then your camera can bring it out of a bright object. And I think the orb is really, the camera causes it to show up, but the colors that are in it are what's in that space, is what I'm thinking. Because these orbs just show a partial, round, circular part of what is a vast extent of color. If we could see this with the naked eye, well, I can see it in light with the naked eye, but I only see little small orbs like some of these pictures are. But I think we're surrounded by all of this color that is part and parcel of who we are. It's the plasma. And plasma has all kinds of properties that we don't understand. I've been reading a lot about plasma lately, and it's very interesting. It's a subject that really needs to be understood, because I think it will have some gifts for us to understand it. it works with us and with our consciousness. But our consciousness has to change for us to even see it. We have to believe. I think that's why I'm able to get these pictures, because I believe in it. And I appreciate it. And I'm always grateful for really colorful orbs, and so I'm given a lot of really beautiful, colorful orbs when I take pictures. Now, these aren't the orbs that really show a lot of the things I call atoms and orbital action of the hydrogen atom. These are just really colorful ones, mostly. But I have some that show things that I think, well, I know if quantum physicists or particle physicists would bother to look at it, they would say, oh, that does look like atoms. And maybe they would recognize other things. Oh dear, got a dog wanting out. Let it go, dog. And don't come back. I'm hoping I have a lot more energy than I've had lately when it comes time for my trip, because there's a lot of walking to do on those ships. They're really big. This is a Carnival Cruise. I think that it's the Victory. Victory is the name of the ship. And I think I'm going to have a good time. I've never been on a cruise before, so it'll be a first for me. I've been out to sea in ships when I was younger with my family when we would go fishing for red snapper. And we'd get out of sight of land sometime and fish real far down, real 40, 50 feet deep. And we'd catch these big old red fish called red snapper. They were so good to eat too. But we didn't do that very often. You only have to do it once or twice in your life to remember it forever. But I was quite young when that was. And now I'm in my 70s. Turned 72 the other day, the 4th of August. 72 years, I'm going to say young, 72 years young. Sometimes I think I'm got low energy because of the ascension symptoms, that we're going through something that's kind of hard on our bodies. I want to write it off as being that, and not just that I'm old, because I am having a lot of sensations with my eyes. I've been seeing the ultraviolet spectrum of light with one of my eyes. My left eye sees ultraviolet streaks go through everything that's light colored. And if it's a light, it's very, very brilliantly violet. And I'll see that way for about like 20 minutes. And it might happen twice in one day, and then not happen at all for a week. And I don't even know if it'll happen again, but I'm wondering what is going on. I suddenly can see ultraviolet time to time. And the last time that it happened, when I would shut my eyes afterwards, the blackness that you see when you shut your eyes, I could see little pinpoints of light like I were moving through space. Like, that's the stars, and I'm moving through the galaxy. I didn't feel any sensation of movement, but visually it looked that way. It didn't last long enough. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it comes and then it goes. And you don't know if it's going to come back. But I know something's happening with me. I don't know quite what it is or what the purpose of it is. And that's my last picture in this one. And I'm going to exit out of there. So I've been listening to harp music and beautiful water sounds and waterfalls. Pardon the noises in the house. It sounds like people are angry, but it's not really. It's just, clowning around kind of thing. This is the Dove Lady, and I'm going to let you go now. Over and out for now.